most Jennifer as always. So we're doing a review today. No, not a review from my binge extravaganza. No, I actually went and saw a movie in the theaters today. Saw it a couple of hours ago, and that movie is the kind of becoming controversial 2019 movie in The Joker, starring Joaquin Phoenix, Joaquin, one of the Phoenixes who used to be formerly River Phoenix, Leaf Phoenix. River Phoenix is dead. Sorry. Rest in peace, River. No, but formerly of Leaf Phoenix. He is brother of River Phoenix, obviously, in the Phoenix family and everything. So yeah, like I said, this is becoming like a little bit of a hot topic movie. I'm just saying, which I will get into that in a moment. But The Joker 2019. So a little something for you guys to know. I especially with like DC movies. Or DC Universe, like, no disrespect to them or anything, I was just never really, like, a DC girl growing up. I was much more of, like, a Marvel girl, especially, like, X-Men and stuff. So I have not kept up with, like, a ton of these, like, DC or even Marvel movies. Like, even, like, a lot of the Marvel movies I just have not really kept up with. So, I mean, anything I see about this, positive or negative, it's just kind of solely on this one movie. I know that they probably have changed a bit of the backstory on Joker. I was even talking to my buddy afterwards, because he was definitely much more of like a DC guy and stuff, and into Batman and stuff. Unlike me, who, like I said, just really no like reason. I just never really took to DC or anything. But yeah, so I don't know like how much of like backstory they've changed, how much it is of like the original sort of Joker backstory or anything. But this is really a terrific movie, and I feel like it speaks on a lot of different layers, not just this fictional comic book character. So like Joker himself, Arthur, we come to see like kind of right off the bat that he seems to be having some issues and everything. It's pretty evident. They never really outright say, like, what sort of his, like, mental illness is or anything. But as the movie goes on, we do find out some things about his past when he was a kid, with his mother and everything, that she's even, like, a little delusional and everything. He suffered some abuse growing up and everything. I don't want to give too much of this away, especially towards the end and stuff, but just to give you a little bit of context and everything, and even with Joker himself going through this movie, like we see he's seeing like a therapist and everything, and this is set like not in present day. This was set in 80s, at least I took it as 80s. I don't even know if it's quite stated. It could have been like late 70s. I was just kind of guessing like the 80s. It was giving me a little bit of the 80s vibe and everything. If that's like the wrong like time frame, if it was like the 70s, I apologize. I'm sorry. But yeah, we see like different things throughout this guy's life, and especially to like the kind of like the time frame that this movie takes place, different situations that happen and everything. And just kind of knowing with like like people kind of making an uproar about this movie of like, oh, it's promoting like mass shootings and this and that. I was kind of like, I almost was kind of looking at it in a little bit of a different way because of that. And because of that, like I said, I was picking up on a lot more of the like mental illness and everything. And it's from what I've seen on Facebook, a few people who have been commenting have been kind of saying the same thing too. Like they were really kind of drawn into the whole like mental state of him and everything, and just different things and all this. So it's like, it's people who are saying like, oh, it's promoting mass shootings. I feel like you're not looking at the entire picture of this and everything and what it's trying to say. I'm not saying that it's like, oh, it's saying that all people who have mental illness are going to be like this, but it's a really good representation, I feel, of like certain things kind of aligning. Like you have this guy who lost his job, uh, for an unfortunate event, kind of like a stupid. I don't want to say stupid reason, but like just the circumstance that happened. You're like, dude, that was stupid. Why would you do that? But it happened. Oh well. And then him being taken off his meds basically because funding's dropping out for sort of like the social work and stuff that he's going to. Like I guess like a government funded sanctioned thing, including his therapist, and no longer is going to have someone to talk to or even be able to get prescribed medications and everything to kind of keep him sane and everything, or at least a functioning human being. So, and then tons of other, little things that he's found out about his mother, about when he was younger and everything. So just a lot of these different things, kind of coming to terms with the fact that his mother had some secrets, and the fact that she had a lot of her own mental illness and everything, I think was started becoming too much for him. He just felt like it's me against the world, and yeah. But yeah, no, it was a terrifically done movie and everything, and getting back to sort of the people kind of making an uproar about this promoting mass shootings and everything. Like, I can see to a degree where people are saying this. I get why you get that impression. But here's the thing. There have always been movies, TV shows, whatnot, like this for decades. And here's another thing. Movies, video games, music, whatnot, may or may not have some influence on a small number of people. But I think the people that need to be held the most responsible are news reporters, news anchors, people on newspapers and stuff, because you know what? You people keep, like, reporting on this, glorifying this shit, and then you turn around and blame it on fucking movies. Get a fucking life. I'm just saying, or stop reporting on this and glorifying shit. I'm just saying. But no, honestly, like, if you go in watching this movie, if you're like me, mainly got a pretty level head on your shoulders, you'll kind of understand where I'm going with, like, a lot of the different things that I was talking about with this character and everything. And I definitely do not take away from it of like, oh, they're glorifying mass shootings and stuff. I just felt like they're saying more like, no, the media is responsible, like the news outlets. When I say like media, I'm not saying like everyone in general. I feel like most responsible is news outlets and everything, because it's like you see this happen and then, or you see like, one of the murders happen and boom, all of a sudden, all this, people are wearing like clown masks and stuff and whatnot, and like Watch Me Over, gonna go riot, Batman's father and everything. And it's like literally like, and he didn't even like, the thing with this character Joker, he didn't even like go out and like necessarily tell people. He was just kind of like, oh man, dude, and so then he started seeing the news reported and started like, ooh, people are following me. Oh, people are, so it's like, it's the media. That's something that I liked about this movie, is whether they're trying to like have a social commentary or not about violence in media and stuff. I like that they were really kind of bringing it back around of like, no, we might have movies with this stuff in it, but media is the ones who are reporting it. People on the streets are watching the news and then are going out and idolizing these people, essentially. So, but no, definitely go check this movie out. It is really good, you guys. A lot of different layers to it, and that's something I give it credit for, because I was not expecting, like a little bit naively, I thought, oh, Joker backstory, okay, whatever, it's gonna be like a freak fest. No, when this comes out on Blu-ray, I'm probably picking up a copy for me, because I liked it that much. So definitely check it out, you guys. For those of you who have seen it, let me know what you think in the comments. Till next time, as always, stay creepy, classy, and a little bit sassy.